Let's go. Don't you just love the sound of that, man? A 30-second countdown. It gets me every single freaking time. What's going on, everybody? Hope all of you guys are doing well here on this Sunday night into Monday morning. Welcome into Isaiah Unfiltered, where I give you my genuine takes, my no hold bars takes, and yeah, I give you what I truly feel. And here it is, episode 10. We have reached 10 episodes of Isaiah Unfiltered now, so bravo to us. Bravo to us. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the 10th episode of Isaiah Unfiltered, and welcome into part 2 of your 49ers free agent target preview, or as I like to call it, the 49ers free agent close-up report. The other day we did Taylor Rapp, talk about why he would be a great fit for the Niners, why I want the Niners to sign him. And today we are going to talk about Drew Lock. Why the Niners should sign Drew Lock. Shout out to my guy James Gonzalez, who's watching right now. How many cups of coffee have you had on your shift? I actually had 2 cups of coffee, actually, James, and I had one about an hour ago, so got the adrenaline pumping, my man. So let's talk about it. Free agency begins in 4 or 5 hours. So we got to get this video out there. And, one of the targets I really want the Niners to sign when free agency opens up in the morning is Drew Lock. You guys know the Niners quarterback issues with all the injuries, first to Trey Lance and then to Jimmy Garoppolo, broke his foot, and then with Brock Purdy consummated in the NFC Championship game. The Niners need depth. They need depth at quarterback. Depth. They need another quarterback, a quality quarterback. No more Josh Johnson. We need quality depth at the quarterback position. Because I swear, if Brock Purdy got hurt, when Brock Purdy got hurt, if the Niners had like a Stetson Bennett, if they had a Max Duggan, if they had a Drew Lock, the Niners would have been going to the Super Bowl. And they would have played the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and, it would have been Drew Lock or Max Duggan, Stetson Bennett versus Patrick Mahomes. But instead, it was Josh Johnson, and basically all hell broke loose, and everything, shit the bed in the NFC Championship game, and the Niners were toast. So the Niners need more good quality quarterbacks on the roster. Yes, I know a lot of quarterbacks don't want to be a third stringer, but this is a championship contender. With their injuries at quarterback, I think every quarterback should be wanting to come to Santa Clara and hold the clipboard, because your number most likely, unfortunately, will be called upon, because the Niners have just so many injuries at the quarterback position. So why the Niners should sign Drew Lock? Remember, my video with Taylor Rapp, what was the message in that video? The Niners don't have a lot of cap space. They have very little amount of money. So you're going to sign players that cost little but are young and are going to be players that are underutilized. Hence why I suggested that the Niners should sign Taylor Rapp. Drew Lock. I think Drew Lock still has a bright future in this league. I think that he could still be a starting quarterback in this league. He has shown in the right system in a modern day NFL offense that he can ball. When he was with Denver, he was playing under Rich Scangarello, who was the Niners quarterbacks coach under Kyle Shanahan from 2017 to 2018. And he developed a lot of young quarterbacks, Nick Mullins, C.J. Beathard, to name a few. And when Locke played under the Shanahan system, guess what? Drew Lock played his best football. He looked like a stud. He looked like a guy who could be Denver's franchise quarterback. But all things went down the drain when Pat Shurmur took over, and he ran a dinosaur offense that no quarterback, and I mean no quarterback. You could put Lamar Jackson in, you could put Brady in, you could put any top quarterback in it, and they would fail. And then, he gets dumped down the drain by Denver, and he goes to Seattle, where Andy Canales, the offensive coordinator, ran a modern-day offense. And, unfortunately, Seattle chose and prioritized the familiar option with Geno Smith. That's where they went with him, and Geno kept winning and winning and winning and winning and winning, and Locke never got a chance to possibly get a starting job again. But for Locke, he's very young. He's going to be cheap. He's going to definitely get a backup job because nobody's giving him a starting quarterback job anytime soon. You could potentially be getting a steal. You could be getting a guy that would be like, hey, with the Niners' unfortunate injuries at quarterback, I might actually get a shot. Look at Brock Purdy. Nobody expected Brock Purdy to get a shot. Well, he got a shot, and when his number was called, guess what? He balled out. All you need is that opportunity. And Drew Lock played the best football of his young career under Shanahan's offense with Rich Scangarello. And I believe that if you did sign Drew Lock, obviously you're not going to expect to win a Super Bowl with Drew Lock. But all Drew Lock does have to do is just play his game. That's all he's got to do. Play within the system. Don't turn the football over. And if, let's say, God forbid, Lance gets hurt again, Brock Purdy gets hurt again, well, now you don't have to turn to a Josh Johnson. You could turn to a guy at Drew Lock who could actually throw the damn ball instead of you just running all the damn time, and a guy that can operate the system very, very well, and a guy that, you could actually have a puncher's chance at winning a football game, especially in the playoffs. So I think Drew Lock would be a steal for the Niners. I think the Niners should absolutely sign Drew Lock. I think it would be a great fit for the 49ers. And for Lock, it's perfect because he gets to revitalize his career potentially, and he has a shot at potentially winning a Super Bowl championship as a backup quarterback. So I think all things considered, I think it's a great fit for the Niners. I think it's a great fit for Lock. And I think that both of those two sides should try to consummate this marriage, and I think it would be a great marriage for both sides. But going into our comment section, my guy James Gonzalez says that he thinks that Arizona should sign Drew Lock, maybe as an option until Kyler comes back. Who knows? And then James says they don't have clipboards anymore. They only have tablets. True that. Drew Lock can go and hold a tablet, and maybe he'll have a ring on his finger after the season, or maybe he'll have a starting quarterback job if he does, in fact, ball out and have a great season. But with free agency beginning, folks, let me know your predictions down below. Any bold predictions, any top predictions that you might have of what you want your team to do, and I'll be happy to read it live on the air. My top one: go sign Taylor Rapp, San Francisco. This is a guy that's underutilized. This guy that's going to come cheap. This is a guy that's young. He fits the mode of what we've been signing for the last several years. And I think that with the Niners coaches, I think Rapp could develop into a superstar safety with the Niners. James says Baker Mayfield to San Francisco. I like the idea, James. Unfortunately, he might be too expensive for the Niners. And is he willing to come in and be a third-string quarterback? I don't know about that. But anyways, guys, it's been a great show. I got to get out of this airport and go home now. But it's going to be a fun free agency. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to, talking about it tomorrow or Tuesday on the IM6 MI6 network. But get ready for the fun, man. The free agency frenzy begins in about a couple of hours from now. Get some sleep because you guys will need it, because when free agency starts, there's not going to be any sleep for y'all. But until then, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, have a great night, and I'll see you guys back on here for another Isaiah Unfiltered episode coming your way in a few days. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you guys all next time.